It's time to go back in.
Свалил. Вот так вот. Сыночек у меня такой. Вырос, гад. Ладно. Так, надо принять что-нибудь вкусненькое съесть. Омлетик один. Так, ну что, теперь пора в институт выдвигаться. Да, показать на карте. Ну так это рядом. Институт. И сразу там. Плохо, что сделано вот это вот. Набор уровня не обозначается очками, а просто этой ползунком заполнения. Лучше бы было бы, чтобы очки были, ну как в третьем Fallout или в четвертом в Нью-Вегасе были. Ну, привычнее как бы. Вот. Кстати, о директорате. Ладно, пойдем на совещание. Сначала послушаем, что о чем базарят.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
Единственное, что я говорю, что, конечно,
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Во-во-во-во. Поговорить с доктором Ли из отдела высших систем. Елки-палки. Заберу я это все. Опять не туда попал. Да что ж такое-то? Ну как стимулятор не взять? Ты вообще мимо денег. Так. Ладок бы хоть какую-нибудь придумали. Спецом же ведь не сделали. Чтоб ходил так, полудил. Непонятно куда идти. Тут ты черт. Да что ты скажешь? Вот кошмар, а? Ага, вот. Вроде. Вот. Так, вот мое сердце.
I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety
Короче,
remains
они
the
будут, я
primary
чувствую,
concern going
болтать
forward.
будут, да.
To that end, where are we on phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about phase 3?
Третья фаза.
What's phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Неизбежно.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Это реактор. Это важно.
Sounds like an important step.
Well, that's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us.
Есть третья фаза.
Thus, we come to phase 3, and to how you
Что
will.
сделать?
Sir,
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
yes, but
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best
Это
efforts
без
have
этого.
failed.
Понятно.
Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am
Ну,
dying.
понятно. И он передает
Please,
мне
everyone,
управление.
please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Я так и
Oh,
понял, что
boy.
к этому.
you can't be serious.
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
It's my responsibility to make
нужен
sure
этот
this place
самый.
runs smoothly.
Доктор, как ее?
X688
Lee.
sounded very impressed with your work at Libertalia.
Doctor,
He doesn't
Whatever it
give
is,
praise
it'll have to
lightly.
wait.
Well done.
Ну, стоять, стоять. Куда пошла?
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
Dr. Lee,
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait. Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
Зараза какая. Не хочет говорить. То есть, типа, надо в отдел дойти.
Scanning unknown identity.
Ладно, идем.
Clearance confirmed.
право доступа. Я тебе дам право доступа. Я тут главный.
Watch out around here. They catch you having fun, they make you do
Ну,
more
в общем,
inside.
по идее, надо достичь блаженства и процветания на всей земле. Цель этой игры, я так понимаю. И ради достижения этой цели мой персонаж должен погибнуть. В каком-нибудь конфликте. Ну долго ты плестись будешь, ёкало, лучше бегом бежал. Здесь не хочется разговаривать.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
Нет, не хочется разговаривать. Ну тогда иди дальше. Придется так вот с ней ползти. Ёлки-палки. Если ее надо отсюда утащить, как говорится, назад в третий Fallout.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Dr. Ao saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But
Сейчас
I was only...
What is it?
Ты не
Were
станешь.
you or weren't you accessing a terminal in SRB?
I was, but I swear it's not what it sounds like. I was cleaning the terminal, and it switched on by mistake. I was just shutting it down.
Was that a stutter? Have you developed a defect, unit? Maybe you need to be reset.
Sir, I assure you that won't be necessary. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. You don't want me to tell you twice. Now get back to your duties.
Так, свалила она. Вот. И мы свалим туда. Короче, институт тут еще, мама не горит, варит кашу такую.
Dr. Lee,
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Добрые
I'm
намерения.
only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Просто нужна помощь.
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Незавершенные
Did you
проекты.
abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away
Ёлки-палки,
everything I've
давайте
accomplished
быстрее.
here?
Да нет. Поверь мне.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not.
Правда.
I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
Ниже вы никто. Так. А как мне вас убедить?
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr.
Virgil.
Virgil.
Oh.
Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my
Вот здесь
questions.
как раз
If you
бывает
bring me
вежливо.
solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
Вирджил еще жив.
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
Ладно.
Deal.
All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences Division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section, but the lab itself has been sealed, so you'll have to breach it on your own. I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your Brotherhood and discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation.
О, интересно. Разговоров много, а вариант интересный. Пойдем. Разговоров в 2 раза меньше. Сунуть не было. Открыть. Честно говоря. Не, если бы игра была переведена, было бы, конечно, веселее бы. Потому что, тут приходится и слушать, и читать. Вернее, как я слушаю, то я не могу не слушать, правильно? И приходится еще и читать. Да и комментировать. Комментировать это ладно.
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
О. А пойдем ломать.
Subject identified.
Где моя думалка? Так, кто тут ходит? Вот это. Так, опять не туда попали. Супер просто. Да, институт, конечно, убежище себе от грохов на славу. Не говори. Так. Стоп, а почему у меня опять 2 этих самых маркера? Показать на карте местности. Так, я нахожусь здесь. Вот сейчас я правильно иду. Через эту дверь. Сюда. И вот сюда, да? Открыть легкий. Бог велел. А здесь что за раздвижные двери? Кстати, где мой этот самый силач? Почему дверь не закрывается? интересно, почему они не закрываются-то? Ой, да тут всего интересного сколько. Очень интересно. Все равно два сенсора. Ой, не сенсора, а этих. Путаю все время. Все время путаю. Беру я все. И большие, и маленькие. Так. Теперь 3 маркера. Супер просто. Что я могу сказать? А, ловушечка работает. Раз сработала ловушка, значит, возможно, вариант. Кто-то проникнуть пытался. Сейчас откроем.
Got it.
Так. Но это не то помещение. Здесь больше ничего нету. Ловко крепится, сильно. Что-то на меня свалилось. Вот это да! Вот это сила! И где? Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. А что у меня есть из оружия? Поинтересней. Нет. Гаусс самое, да, то, что нужно. Вот неожиданно расслабился, что называется. Что там на 66 уровне, на 65-м. Смотри, какая там сильная штучка-то стоит. Сейчас она сама прекратит. Чего он не берет-то? Интересное кино. Ха. Не понял. Юмора. Ну не берет и не берет, честно.
Got it.
Это все не то. Мне нужен выключатель. А его здесь нету. Ну, сейчас-то я его... О, собрал. Странно как-то срабатывает. Забрал. Слишком много вещей. Да, плевать. Так, выключили. Помощь. Я просто изучаю, чего лучше.